Okay, I was gonna say now we're getting into the words that are a little more debatable. We could talk about preferences. There's no real clear-cut winner. Let's start with this one off. Sixth man of the year. I think there are some favorites here. I think there is a favorite, but there isn't like a right or wrong answer.
Oh, I
Anybody
get
want
to,
to start first?
I get to open up my notes. I wrote down 2 people for this one. Okay,
Jordan
Yeah, me
Poole.
too. Me too.
I chose. Okay, so I saw the odds and I thought and I said Norman Powell for me. So but I wanted to be a little bit more outside the box of someone else who I liked enjoying. Who his game I like seeing is Nas Reed. And
Ooh.
Nas Reed had some games. Well, he started also, fair off the bench, but he's been a dog, bro. His shooting, defense, rebounding, while Cat's been down too, is really, really good. And I think the Timberwolves, for him being such a great six man, have a high record, have a high seed. So it's a testament to that. Not only the deep point shit, but also Nas Reed helps.
Yeah, let me backpack off what you just said. Nas Reed was in super heavy consideration, especially because now that Cat's been out, he still doesn't start every game, but when he does sometimes, and he's come off the bench a majority of the season, so I feel comfortable like mentioning him here. But he just kind of comes in, and when Cat's out, whether it be injury or just subbed out, like he fills in, and they don't miss a beat at all. He does similar things. He can stretch the floor. Literally one of the best offensive centers in the league. I know he doesn't get talked about like that because he's a bench player and stuff. But if you watch him play, like he can do everything: put the ball on the floor, shoot, get to the basket. So I didn't want to show him some respect. He got a deep bag for a big man. But the winner, I think, has to be Malik Monk. Just what he's given the Sacramento Kings this year off the bench. I mean, even Kevin Huerter's having a underwhelming season. He actually just got ruled out for the rest of the season for shoulder surgery. And Malik Monk, even though he's still not starting, I think they start Keon Ellis for defensive purposes. But Malik Monk comes off the bench, has given him 20, 40, 30-point games, is a good backcourt pairing next to Malik Monk. And yeah, he just had big games for them. I think he's leading the league in points off the bench, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think he's pretty much a lock, if not a heavy favorite right now.
Yeah, I agree with Bez. I got Malik Monk as my sixth man of the year, averaging 16 points off the bench. I think him and Sabonis, their pick and roll game is similar to Murray's and Jokic's, and they have a really good chemistry. And he's a spark plug off the bench, like you said. He had 30-point games, 40-point games, one of their best scorers, if not like their second best behind De'Aaron Fox. And I don't think they'd be winning or be in this position without him. And I think he's locked for this award this year. So we got him more.
Sorry, I'm chewing. Yeah, it is tough between Nas Reed and Malik Monk, but I think Malik Monk does have a pretty good edge on him. Malik mid.
Hater detected.
Hater alert. But yeah, Malik Monk's been cold. He's like, I think Jamal Crawford's hella nice, but he's like in Jamal Crawford territory, Lou Will territory right now. Like he's a solidified, really good six man every single year, no matter what, and he may be someone who keeps winning multiple ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like each generation so far has had like a definitive best six man in the league.
Clarkson's like in the same category of.
Yeah, but Clarkson's never on winning teams. That's the main issue.
Did you see what they were saying about like the art of the six man dying? Like no one cares about it to be the six man anymore. They were talking about
everyone wants to be a starter. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like people.
Hero would be a great six man, but
if he would be.
Malik Monk is Gen Z. Jamal Crawford.
That's not like a real role to them anymore. They think like if you're off the bench, you're not nice.
Dude, that's why I hate
to develop into it.
I hate that players don't accept that because there's a big role and you could get a big time bag coming off the bench for a team. Like a lot of teams need that spark plug off the bench, but players I guess want to maximize their potential, and I get it. But it's like if some of them were just to accept a lesser role, they could thrive in a winning situation and still end up getting the money.
Long run too.
Yeah, make more money. Yeah.
So I
think you get a bigger green light coming off the bench too. You can average more points. Like I don't think Malik Monk would average 16 starting this year.
I mean, for the Lakers, let's see.
He did.
He was starting for us, and he didn't average as much as he is this year.
I think he averaged 16 on the Lakers, if I had to remember, but I could be wrong.
No, he was averaging 14 for us, and he's averaging 16 pretty much this year. So like,
how many minutes per game is this dude getting? People got to look at that too, because like, 26?
Yeah.
I was about to say if he's playing like 33 minutes, but he's not.
Yeah. He's actually started 0 games this year. Even when like Herter's out, I don't even know. Like they start Keon Ellis, and even when Fox is out, they start Keon Ellis and Davion Mitchell. So Like they don't start him even when fools are hurt. So he's really a true six man. He just comes off the bench no matter what. And I guess it's good that way because you develop a rhythm when you know what time you're going to get in the game. You know what type of shots you're going to get with the second unit. You know like what kind of leash you have. So it's better that way. You have a consistent role and you know exactly what you're going to do as opposed to, constantly being in and out of the starting lineup. I think that's also kind of going to Jordan Poole, a part of his problem. He was in and out the lineup so much. If he would just stayed on the bench no matter what, even if Curry was out, even if Thompson was out, like I think he would have had a more consistent role on the Warriors.
I agree 1,000.
I think players should just accept that 6-man role, and I think it would be much better for their career long term.
Yeah, like you said, they want to maximize their potential and get the most money and rewards of being an NBA player.
You end up cooking yourself.
Yeah, I mean, but in the long run, you'll figure out who you are.
Because you're not a starter material guy.
Yeah, you got to find out if you're him or not, right?
Yeah, true.
Bet on yourself. All right.